Hey guys, what's up? I'm going ahead and re-uploading the part 3 to my July series following COD 2020 news. This video was taken down by Activision, so I had to take away some things. They're going to show up as redacted on screen, certain images that possibly got my video taken down. But verbally, all the information is still there. Still a great video, so enjoy. Hey guys, what's up? So, I'm going to do a quick recap of info that happened over the weekend, including what came out today, but overall huge news. I said in my last video, I hope that part 3 of July would be big, and this is really big. So, we all remember this leaked image of the menu that says Black Ops, and it was found in some files, and we had data miners looking into the Red Door, which was a game that was popping up, and it turned out to be the game application for testers that they were using to work on the alpha for Call of Duty 2020 at home. And at this point, we should all just call it Black Ops 2020. But anyways, a few days ago, it popped up on Xbox, and people were actually able to download it, and they weren't able to play it. The farthest they could get was the main menu, which was the image that we've already seen before that says Black Ops. And to get any further into the game, you needed a disc, which obviously they didn't have. But they looked at it, and it said Call of Duty Black Ops CIA. People thought it was talking about the Central Intelligence Agency because of its history with the Cold War and the questionable actions and secret operations, and how all of that really tied into Black Ops 1. But what CIA apparently really stands for when developing a game is Closed Internal Alpha. So it literally just says Call of Duty Black Ops Closed Internal Alpha. So it looks more and more like the game is just going to be called Call of Duty Black Ops, like Modern Warfare was just Modern Warfare. And for those thinking this might possibly just be the code name, the actual code name was Project Zeus, which was proven by several YouTubers, including the Gaming Revolution. So I don't think that it's a code name, especially when they've had the main menu saying Black Ops. But anyways, I brought that up to bring up the fact that today a lot of data mined information was dropped. People were able to data mine those downloads apparently, and they got names and locations in the campaign missions, and multiplayer maps. Now, with this being the alpha, obviously these files could be of maps and locations that they're testing right now. It could be missing things they're already finished or plan to work on in the future, because the purpose of this playtesting application is to play something over and over again to work out any kinks and issues. And there's a possibility these maps and these locations and these missions could just be the missions they're working on at this particular moment in time, not necessarily meaning that it's every mission or every map that they intend to have in the game on its release, if that makes sense. The reason I say that is because the number of missions seems small. None of them have locations, let's say in Kowloon or Laos or anywhere else in Asia, places other than Russia or Vietnam that you would expect to see in a Black Ops reboot. Or even Korea, when leaks that dropped a couple months ago mentioned the Korean War. It was also leaked that so far there were 10 multiplayer maps finished, with 3 maps possibly being finished by the time the game comes out. But in the data mine files, only 8 new maps were found. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's go ahead and go through the campaign missions and their locations. First we have KGB, Russia. Siege, Russia. Yamantau, Russia. Takedown, side mission. Tundra, side mission. Hub, Germany. Hub 8, Germany. Stakeout, Germany. Armada, Vietnam. Prisoner, Vietnam. Revolution, Nicaragua. America, Russia. And Duggo, Russia. Now, what I found interesting are the ones that say side mission. A similar thing happened with a couple of missions in Call of Duty World at War, because World at War's campaign was co-op, but 2 of the missions you could only play solo. Heard rumors of possible co-op campaign for Black Ops 2020 a while back, but a lot of people dismissed it just because the original Black Ops didn't have a cooperative campaign. But considering how the last campaign Treyarch did produce was co-op, I don't see why they wouldn't do the same for this game. But anyways, let's get into the multiplayer maps, a few of which were already leaked by Long Sensation. Black Sea, Cartel, KGB, Miami, Moscow, Satellite, Tank, and Russia. Black Sea, Moscow, and Tank, I believe, are the ones previously leaked. I know Tank got fully leaked, where you could actually watch footage of gameplay. But these were the 8 maps found in the files. Again, there's a possibility more will be finished by the game's release, but that's all that was in the alpha for now. Keep in mind, originally we were told between 10 to 13 maps would be there by release, but a recent leak by Long Sensation also shows about 4 remastered maps already planned to release with Black Ops 2020. Maps from the original Black Ops, including Nuketown, Firing Range, Summit, and Jungle, which brings us back up to around 12, which to me is not so upsetting at all, considering these are actual multiplayer maps that we would be getting, unlike with Modern Warfare last year. They told us that we would be getting around 10 maps on release, even though many of those maps were split up between different game modes like Ground War and Gunfight, leaving us with little more than what we already got to play in the beta. And before you become afraid that any of these maps might belong to Ground War or a Ground War type mode, here is the possible Ground War map list, which is basically the sections of the new Warzone map. Duggo, Forest, Russia, and Ski Slopes, which, if you're curious to know what Duga is, well, Duga was a Soviet over-the-horizon radar system used as part of the Soviet Missile Defense Early Warning Radar Network. The system was officially in operation from 1976 to 1989, but there's evidence to suggest they had a similar radar system network, if not the stepping stones to Duga, put in place a decade or so earlier. This is what it looks like, which if you played the map Grid from the original Black Ops 1, it should look familiar. There's also a campaign mission called Yamantau, which is referring to the mountain that has a secret Russian nuclear base built on top, which I'm guessing is going to be the new summit for Black Ops 2020, but I thought I'd just point that out since nobody else has so far. Something else that really got me excited, though, as far as the campaign goes, are all the missions that take place in Germany. I only wish, along with location, they would give dates as well, so that we could know if the missions took place in a flashback, like World War II or something like that. But either way, all the missions taking place in Germany, suggesting that we are hunting Nazis in this game, which is awesome. So the protagonist and the MacGuffin, which would be the Nova gas, are probably all still part of the story in a very similar way as the original Black Ops, which will be awesome. Anytime I see Treyarch messing around or flirting with anything World War II related, it makes me happy and curious because they haven't touched World War II in over a decade now. And from what I've seen, World at War may not have been the best selling COD, obviously, but out of all the Call of Duty campaigns, World at War has the most replayability. From anybody that I've talked to, anybody I know that is an OG Call of Duty player who's played all the campaigns, you ask them what Call of Duty have you played the most times, and 9 times out of 10, they're going to say World at War without a doubt. It was just a great, straightforward Call of Duty campaign, and it had co-op, which helped a lot. But enough with reminiscing. Let's move on to zombies. Now, in that data mining that happened earlier in the year, we saw different game modes listed, and one was labeled as possibly a Warzone Zombies, which to me just sounds like Warzone with random herds of zombies scattered throughout, making things more difficult, which kind of sounds awesome. But following the Treyarch trend of nicknaming zombie map alphas after colors, the zombie map found in the recent files was labeled Silver, all caps. Now, if this name is a hint or is related to anything within zombies, especially considering the zombies map is going to be in a Black Ops reboot, the first thing I think about is the Cosmic Silverback, which, if you don't remember, was a zombies character introduced in the first Black Ops, and it was a gorilla in a spacesuit that you encounter in Dead Ops Arcade. Dead Ops Arcade came with Black Ops 1, but to unlock it, you had to beat the campaign or put in a secret code at the main menu computer. Technically, you could unlock Dead Ops Arcade before you unlocked the map 5. The map 5, you had to beat the campaign to play it when the game first came out. If it's related to that or has an Easter egg for that, I would be super happy. But unfortunately, all we have for now is the name as far as Zombies Leaks goes. This also happens to be the end of my video, unfortunately. A lot of big info, though. I can't wait for more to come. So hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, and subscribe so you can keep up with all the news as it comes out. Leaks are picking up. Companies are being given information about Call of Duty 2020. So we're getting close to the reveal. July Part 4 should be even bigger. Anyways, thanks for watching. Comment down below. Keep the conversation going, and I will catch you guys next time.